We get back into things right away on Cash. HellRaisers chose this. They brought it in against North despite their success against FaZe just yesterday.
Right.
It's a bit of a risk, I think, but it's their best play to try and level this series.
The thing is, the North map pool's so big, and they kind of match up quite well with each other. This is probably their best bet, I think, overall. Cobble, normally a good map for HellRaisers. You actually see, we saw it in Pro League especially, we've seen them take down some giants on that online. Obviously, you have to take down a bench of Soul. But it's a map that's decent for them. Deadfox didn't really arrive here. Hopefully, he can step up here on Cash. But the thing is, North have looked good on this map as well. It's not normally a map that's associated with them, I would say, but they're getting better and better at it. And actually, still, the fragging power these guys have, with the addition of AZ now as well, you feel like it's a map that kind of suits them. They've got 4 potential superstars in this team, right? With maybe MSL, don't normally count as a superstar, but against FaZe, he stepped up and has actually won the round.
They got them the game, ultimately. Yeah. That sick post-plant 2K entry, 2K post plant, 4K round. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but to be fair, I think Nico missed a few shots on the pistol there that could have easily won it for them, but it all counts. And MSL did a tremendous job to hit those 2 shots late.
It all counts. Well, here we go. HellRaisers. Oh, let's not get too excited. This might be the pistol. I think it is, Matt. Don't get carried away. I was about to make a big intro.
The knife.
What did I say?
You said this is the pistol. This is the knife.
I'm tired.
We both are. I
meant it's the knife.
Yeah, I've done nothing this week other than try and sleep and then fail to do so. We're an hour ahead of the German time that we currently exist in.
2 a.m. now.
Yeah, because the problem is we don't finish till midnight with Pro League, so I'm used to going to bed at 1 or 2 by the time you decompress and get back to the apartment. And then here, that's 3 o'clock. Yeah. So I've been falling asleep consistently at 3 o'clock, and our call time is 9 a.m. anyway. I've got to do better at adjusting my sleep schedule. It used to be something I did struggle with, but now apparently I do.
Well, the pistol will begin. HellRaisers will switch over to the CD side. The crowd are still believing. Let's see how they are as we get into it. We'll have a look at the North buy as well. Cash, a plethora of options to present in terms of strategy on the T side. We're seeing a lot of teams, you either go hard towards B, or you're doing a small A split. 1 swing towards highway, maybe 3 towards door, 2 a main entrance. A lot of teams mixing things up here. And HellRaisers obviously have the option to go aggressive, maybe push towards B storage and get the kills back in return, and maybe counter a B rush coming in. But the huddle's still going on for now, so we won't be jumping straight into it. Rugger giving the guys a bit of inspiration here. They're going to finish this off 2-0. That's my prediction going into this series. I said 2-0 for North seems quite likely at this point. And after what I just saw on Cobble as well, it wasn't their map pick, but HellRaisers got blown out the water. They win both pistols, sure. And like we said, no, you can't really discount out too much. It's still impressive to win both pistols and convert it to 3-0s. But still, in terms of the gun rounds, they'd never really arrived whatsoever. And losing that round to 5 USPs as well, you've got to ask yourself, what the hell is going on there? How does that happen?
I thought you were going to say, what the hell's going on, Dan?
What the hell is going on there? 5 USPs, no armor, no nades. That should be an impossible round.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. I mean, credit to North for hitting shots, but it wasn't even a stack. It was a crossfire
and they lost
setup.
It was a 5-on-4 as well. Yeah. They lost the first pick. How do you still win that?
Yeah, that's insanity.
It's like
utter insanity.
This tournament has been nuts in that respect. But yes, this is the second quarterfinal of the day. Just joining us, where have you been? It's been quite an exciting one. FaZe taking down G2. I would say that's an upset, considering what we've seen in this tournament so far. Maybe not overall coming into the tournament, but from the form we've seen from both sides, and obviously G2 looked incredible in the group stages. But that's what Swiss format lends itself to. The early peakers are just playing best of ones. You can't really plan too heavily for opposition. You don't really know what you get up against, and you have no idea on the map. You can't really prepare that deeply in that respect. Best of threes come into it. You can see the trends on map they like. And maybe I spoke to Robin afterwards, and he said, yeah, well, we had the night to prepare for Inferno. We knew how to shut down that double orb setup, but that's something they worked on. They're going for it. They're happy to play Inferno and actually shut it down. And you could see, I think Shoxy maybe forced himself a bit too much in those double orbs.
Yeah, I think he was stubborn about it.
Yeah.
They were committed to the idea and never really adapted.
That's neither
headstrong.
Let's get into it,
well, it's there. It's not here.
Yeah.
But pistol's about to begin, Henry.
At last.
What do we get for a buy?
Oh, a Tech 9 comes out once again, and it will be North heading on the T side. And so, Cajun B, Superman. That means he gets the Tech 9. Drop for him. He buys armor. Makes him very strong. Normally going to be throwing himself into the side first. 1 smoke, and they're facing towards B for now. This could be a straight-up B rush from the T side. Bomb's heading that direction as well. Smoke for spawn. Maybe just rush straight in and see what he can do. Looks like that's going to be happening.
Certainly does.
Ooh, slowing down.
Zero and Sticker there. Headshot, and in the open to try and spot them early. Zero's going to go back behind the box, likely tuck him way in.
Good shot.
Good shot from Sticko to get the jump as well, because Zero wasn't in position. He certainly is now. 3 kills between the two of them on the P2000 and the USP. They know HengyG is in the small pit. They've lost sight of HengyG, who's now in a 1 versus 5. All 5 stay alive. HellRaisers start off in style.
So it was a B rush from North there, and 3 kills coming in for, I believe that was Sticker, right?
And I was going to say 3 straight pistol rounds now for HellRaisers as well.
You put 3 fingers up. I took a gamble.
Yep,
I was trying to work out what it was.
It was close.
I didn't quite get there. But, yes, 3 out of 3 pistol rounds. You're absolutely right there. And we go into the second round. So North, it was a B rush. The reason they delayed at the start, as I kind of detailed in the pregame, the fact is that CTs can push into B storage and try and challenge that rush. So waiting for that to come in doesn't happen. Jump across, but impeccable shots there with the P2000s from HellRaisers. It's going to be 1-0 for them. Forced by, of course, from North. No bomb going down. Deagles, 4 of those. Occasion B, the AWP will just be down to a Glock and nothing else. 3 rifles for HellRaisers, 2 UMPs, and a boost. AZ very proficient with this Desert Eagle. See if he can get anything rolling here towards middle.
AZ does spot legs jumping around the corner in the form of Sticko at Z Connector. We'll sit back with the Deagle, though, and see if that presents itself any further as Angel gets closer. Nade will take him to 63. Meanwhile, already has MSL down as he tried to open the squeaky door and walk toward the A site. Spreading the map quite thin, leaving the bomb, in fact, back by the white truck toward T-spawn. So it's picks to start it off with these Deagles. Picks that may not happen. Possibility we go 2 straight rounds with no kills for North. Anything can happen with Deagles in hand, though, and HengyG tries to find Dead Fox. No success on the first shot. He actually gets closer rather than further away. Good shot from AZ. There's the first blood for North.
There we go. That's really much else AZ can do here. It's going to be the 4 versus 1 now. Major's boy has got bomb, but only 1 frag picked up by AZ there towards middle. And it's going to be quite a clean round once again from HellRaisers, looking to find that 3-0. Once again, 3 kills for Angel. No less. And now we have 20 seconds remaining. Major's trying to find 1 more before he goes down. Wants to take some money into the next one. There it is. Angel finds his 4th. Nice work from him. Only dropping a single kill. That's going to be very beneficial from HellRaisers going forward. But this is a very similar story as to what we saw on Cobble. Get that 3-0, and then completely shut down in that first gun round, and then lost, what, 8 or 9 rounds in a row after that? Wasn't too pretty once the gun rounds began. But like we said, this is HellRaisers' map pick. Might not be so convincing. North are considered one of the best Cobble teams in the scene right now. Not so much on cash. They're decent at it from what we see in this tournament, but not going to be as comfortable as what they are on Cobble.
Smoke goes down in mid. AZ is behind it. Not much to do with the Glock. All 5 of them are actually behind it, to be fair. And they're going to just push through. Sticko gets the gun back out in time. Takes a slight amount of damage. So too does AZ. MSL comes out much worse than that because they rotate down from highway and they just spray them. AZ, the only kill thus far, may last. In fact, Nade's going to get him. Angel with another. Angel has 5. AZ has 1, he's the only for North, but now we go into the first gun round, things could start to change. In fact, HengyG immediately onto the AWP, and he has armor to go with it. No utility, however, but they've got 4 smokes across the rest of them.
Indeed. Bit of a bonus round here for HellRaisers. You can see they've got, well, I can see, I have a PC today. 2 Famases, now 3, and a UMP. Dead Fox was the only standard weapon there, the M4A4, so this definitely counts as a bonus round in my opinion, especially with those Famases. We'll see what they can do with them. Decent buy for North. Occasion B fully on that second round. He gets the AWP and head armor out. That's actually quite a big note on the T side to get the head armor force in. Lacking utility config, absolutely nothing there. He's just got the AK head armor. As we get into the first gun round here. No initial aggression really from the CTs at this point. Quite a standard setup. I think we have 1 player a little bit more aggressive towards the B storage. That's going to be Dead Fox. Smoked out for now. And we'll see whether we can get anything rolling. A little bit of damage inflicted to 0. But that's about it so far.
Just does get boosted up, drops the bomb back down. Molotov off defense to clear and push it back. They've got to watch for Cubby. And 2 players in mid-Angel. Oh, he's going to get Molotov'd out, but just needs to stay to watch the angle. Smoke goes down. They'll know for certain that he's there, but don't commit, don't over-focus to it because you walk into Sticko's crosshair and down goes 2.
There it is. This is looking very promising now for HellRaisers, not in terms of keeping 5 players alive, but this was the bonus round as we described. Nice crossfires towards middle, delivers Sticker with 2 frags and upgrades to the AK-47 as well. 40 seconds remaining, AZ and MSL desperately trying to make something happen. They have 1 smoke to work with. AZ's made it out towards the forklift as well. He needs a pick here, and then some as MSL sneaks out the door as well. A lot of work to do here. Let's see if they can step up.
No headshot to be found for MSL as Angel wins on that. It's AZ versus 5. They've still only got 1 kill on the entirety of the team. AZ's got both of them now. He'll go down immediately. And HellRaisers go up 4-0.
They must have a ton of cash going forward now. Yes, they do indeed. Angel, $10,000. Same story for Bondic as well. 0 not far behind on 9. So they've got money for days at this point. It has to be another eco for North. So this is just only going to swell. They're going to have like 3 rounds in hand to keep buying with. So we'll see what happens as we go forward. Round number 5 in terms of the buy for North. Desert Eagles, PD50s, a couple of sets of body armor here, and 1 smoke. I would say that suggests they go towards the A site, Smoke off Highway. See if they can get some picks here, but yet to be seen. Again to round number 5. This is looking very good for HellRaisers on their map pick. Oh, I was going to say that's an easy kill for Dead Fox, but doesn't quite hit it. You missed it on your screen, but I assure you that was destined to be Dead Fox.
Dead Fox. Ooh, might be a dead Fox. Magisk evades death on the first shot, snaps back with the pistol to open that up, grabs the AWP as well. That armor to work with, and the Deagle for the rest of them, still potent. Ooh, careful though, scoped in, he's overlooked. This, what? No, wow. I thought Angel would have heard it. He's gonna look in, Magisk should easily turn back, misses the shot, go to the pistol, he's tagged! Oh, big missed opportunity. North are certainly struggling.
Absolutely, that was big. Regis with a chance of bringing it down to the 3-on-3. Instead, he goes down and loses the orb. And it's going to be MSL and AZ bombed down and maybe a chance for a kill here. They just can't get anything going whatsoever. Only 3 kills, and AZ finds his 3rd. Bring the toes up to 4.
Yeah, not bad. Just kidding, it's really bad. Reload in, smoke off toward Highway. They're already pushing onto the truck. He should be taken down momentarily. In fact, there it is. 5-0 HellRaisers North early. You've got 4 timeouts now. Might as well try and maybe use one here to set your mentality. They're going to go into a gun round. They're not going to elect to do it, though. They're confident just keeping this pace and potentially finding their form on their own.
We saw so many good executions on Cobble. Maybe that's what we fall back to now as North. Let's get all the smokes down. Let's get a plant and a possible situation for us going forward. Default at the start. We have got the Cajun B AWP yet to post a single frag. 3 players on North yet to really arrive here. After going down that 3-0, the force by limit to win the first gun round. And here we are. HellRaisers looking very good right now. The money out of control for them, even after the reinvestment. Still 2 players for 10K. Cajun B watching towards the A entrance there. Dead Fox is there, but not committing to the tighter angle, just holding for anyone to commit.
This is timid. Yeah. After you, says Cajun. Zero is going to take down Config this time, as again, as always, he tries to take over Checker. A little bit more pressure applied as AZ's there with him, but they've spotted AZ. Stick goes behind the box. Cajun backs off. Not sure why we're still not watching this fat battle, because Molotov down, it didn't quite reach, but AZ still manages to hit the shot. Might give them a chance. Angel, off angle in the corner, flashed twice, but has a clean line of fire toward, oh, Magisk though, shoulder baited. Makes it work. It's the shot relocated in time. Zero's got to come up large. Does find one already. Looks for the headshot, but MSL overwhelms. And now a man advantage for North to take over a site. Bomb going to be planted. Cajun holds off to catch Bondic. And it is Dead Fox, the man in the standoff to begin with. That's going to rotate away, give it up. 1 versus 3. No chance. Despite having so much money, play the long game.
Yeah, indeed. Well, finally, North do arrive here on cash. It's going to be 5-1 in their favor, keeping 3 players alive. Bit scary for them there, especially towards that B side, but MSL finds the crucial kill on the bomb side there. It was 0. They got 2, finally shut down at that point as well. And it's going to be North with the Sade AWP as well, but Dead Fox, he'll return the favor. He's saving his towards Squeaky Door. We said they've got tons of money built up. B-split working out for North at that point. He'll be saving Orb, incendiary in a flashbang, and he'll be all the way in towards check Squeaky Door, I should say. There it is, the loud explosion rumbles through the arena. And North, you need to be careful here. Money's not great. They need to reinvest with the grenades. That'll probably take them down to about $1,500 per player. Trying to balance the books right now, dropping some weapons over. HellRaisers not going down to the double orb setup. They're not really a team that presents that too often. See Dead Fox the main AWP for them. Sticko can chime in occasionally with it. We'll see what happens as we get into round number 7 here. They should be looking to maybe be boosted up or back towards A main. We'll find out momentarily.
Bondic wants to go. Nade in will do damage. Backs off, thankfully, though, because Cajun is ever closer with the AWP. Does very little damage, all things considered. It goes too far to hit Cajun and barely scrapes AZ. Good shot from Cajun as Bondic is indecisive as to where to go to next.
No smoke at the start from the CT's there, allowing HengyG to have a bit of room to wiggle with there. And he finds a second kill as well. Lovely work by HengyG. A dead Fox fighting back.
Now the smokes need to come in from the T side. If they're going to go toward A, which they're pass on for now, they need to isolate the AWP. MSL has the smokes down to work with. Flash squad, jump up, try and get above. Dead Fox close enough, he could be caught off by this, but oh, highway. Did MSL see it? Made noise in the sight, dropping back down. Dead Fox knows he's here, and he's got it up close. Fast indeed, and it's back over to B as they level this up. It started 5 versus 3 in favor of North. Zero, same position on the site. No Molotov in front of him, and Sticko as well is there to set up the crossfire. Smoked off. Now it's Zero's turn to work his way back in. And the bomb down, Magisk as well. Good recovery in the round from HellRaisers.
That was the first 2 picks going in favor of North. 5-on-3 situation. Maybe they get a bit apprehensive there. Dead Fox arrives, finds 1 kill from Truck, and he actually funnels him back towards B. That's where they've got the crossfire set up. And Dead Fox, he only finds 1 kill, sure, but the fact he sends it back to that B site where they've got those real nice crossfire ready to go, and a nice flashbang as well. This HengyG to open things up. I thought it was round over. I thought, okay, a couple in a row. This is time for North to arrive, and this has been reset now. They have to force buy back into this. Zero and Sticko shutting them down. Tech-9s, UMPs, a couple of AKs here, and a desperate situation. 5 players towards B storage for Sticko. He's ready for towards checkers. Smoke comes in to a bit of room to work with. The thing is, they have to commit now. They don't know what's going on the other side of the map. The smoke's not great, and the Molotov should reach Sticko there. Not quite. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, just the final tick.
Flash as well, he jumps off of it. So 2 Tech-9s, UMP.
They've got another Molotov to flush him out if needed.
They know where he is. Config's waiting for it. They're not going to overlook this at all. In fact, he's going to start pushing down. I say that. He actually looks in the sight. Perhaps they did anticipate that he was elsewhere. Angel responds, walking in from heaven. How appropriate. And he'll fall back into his territory as HengyG smokes off. Bomb now down default.
Oh, both using their smokes there. Not greatest, but this situation doesn't really matter. CT's coming from heaven. AZ to defend on the site. His teammates ready with the crossfire.
All 3 to go in and drop down. That's risky. No accuracy during the fall time, so you've got to hit shots immediately on entry. They're going to go now. 2 players coming through with flashes, though. The flashes, again, are so good. Angel finds 1, swings in, AZ down, but he's in the flames. Surely he's going to burn alive, and Dead Fox.
Oh,
he's actually killed his teammate with that Molotov, and that's the round done on its own. North pick up number 2.
Oh, you could see what they're trying to do at that point. The time's ticking away. When they finally commit to the retake, it's about 15 seconds. And their idea is, let's throw the incendiaries on the site, flush the terrorists out that might be waiting on there, and that's actually to their downfall. You can see they get the pick, and they know AZ's towards checkers. I'm not 100% sure what kind of plan it was, whether AZ could have actually seen the bomb.
He couldn't, but he knew the flames were there, so he backed off.
That's what I mean. So the fact is that he gets a little bit lucky at that point. It wasn't the best of plans, but the flames save him. And AZ manages to pick up round number 2, but the thing is, come down to another 1v1. Loads of money around available for HellRaisers. 5 towards B once again, and Dead Fox, he's there this time, and he gets the first pick to take down Config.
Zero immediately goes back into the site. They change the setup to a passive one and allow Dead Fox to be dynamic on the AWP, one of the best maps for it. Mostly in part to the safe rotations, but as they lose the first pick and Dead Fox leaves, they want to swarm onto Zero. Smoke down, he's bought himself some space, and a headshot to stay alive, sees the feet, sprays in, but it's Magisk to save his teammate. They've lost AZ, however, so they still are a man down as Sticko gets above, nade in. Oh, MSL gone. Thankfully, he puts the bomb down to give them a chance. HengyG finding 1 more, gets close, more aggressive, smoke off. And he'll sit to watch them drop in as Magisk stays above the smoke as well, trying to mask away from the flashes that have been so successful. Dead Fox is going to throw it right now. Take that back. It's a Molotov. Extinguished immediately. And Magisk is able to stay on the site this time. But they're still going to go. Magisk starts it. HengyG sees it. Still Dead Fox finds the kill, though. But can he drop down? Pull a simple? Not quite. HengyG hits it. Came very close. And now it's 3 rounds for North. 2 in a row.
That was scary, wasn't it? The orb dropping down. Just needed to touch the ground and go for that no-scope. HengyG holds his nerve, though. Big round for them to pick up. That would have been a harsh reset. Config, just to know, Matt, he's on 0 for 9. After having such a phenomenal performance on Cobble, like lights-out performance, like carried them at some point.
Sick game on this map yesterday as well.
0 for 9. So that's rough. They did have a really bad start, and they're still getting into it, but they found success towards the B side, and they have broken the economy of HellRaisers. A chance to balance things out here. They're going to round number 10. It's a bit of a force play. Have a look at the remaining money yet. They have gone all in, the CTs. Desert Eagles, 5-7s, and Bondic, he's on the UMP. That's rare from Config. They're normally so good at sneaking into the B site and kind of finding CT kills in that respect. Here we go. He finds it through the smoke.
And this is more the passive style we're used to seeing from him. Get to Sunroom, Usually breaks out the window before he gets there through the wall and then sits for picks. He's been more aggressive because AZ's been with him on a couple of occasions. Perhaps that's to his detriment. Good shot. Magisk recognizes that Zero's trying to play quite a full one-way smoke, but cheekily on the side of it. That's still my favorite word that I've invented. And North are answering to that of the anti-eco force buy situation with good success. Sticko will try and use his deagle in mid. Config gets found by it. So even though he got his goose egg hatched into a single one,
yeah,
he won't go much beyond that in this particular round.
Certainly not, but the round should be over at this point. Sticko goes absolutely wild here. HengyG holding the flanks and Magisk boy managing to secure the round there. That was the only threat really. Sticko on his deagle, the remaining CT players. Body armor and a UMP. There's a Bondic there. I'm just trying to save these weapons. They know they're out of this scenario. There is an AK down towards middle, so that's where Dead Fox would be trying to edge towards. Bit of a risk, but it looks like they might be able to pick this one up as he gets towards mid, just making sure there's no danger there. Spots it, and it's only UMP to be fair. So that's something. It's certainly a usable weapon into the next round. What we've seen from UMPs right now, and apparently pistols in CSGO as well. That's a new thing. Boost up and it's useless there. Anyone going up? Nope, don't fancy it.
Just hang out. And we're going to get a timeout called from HellRaisers after 4 rounds now. 4 of the last 5.
Yeah.
So that hasn't been quite in a row. Last 3 have been, but there'll be a timeout call immediately by HellRaisers to try and get control of this because they had an excellent start, about the best start you could have had. No kills from North, huge economy built up as a result.
Yeah, that 3-on-2 clutch was instrumental to getting North back into this one. HengyG in the 1v1, managing to hold off Dead Fox. Got them back into this game, I'd say 6-4. As we get into round number 11, money's still not great. You can see they have got 2 UMPs, and in terms of the remaining money, it's only about 2,500 per player, so I don't think they can justify the force here. That'd be throwing the money away at this point. They've got a couple of UMPs, some upgraded pistols. Let's see what we can do with them. Maybe a push in towards the B storage with a flashbang. That could be an interesting idea. Or smoke middle, boost up, try and pincer that side of the map. We'll see what they decide to do as we get into this one here. HengyG still on the AWP. AZ goes up against a weak buy here, stays on the UMP. That's absolutely fine. So get into it. Big one for North as they can close the gap quite considerably here. HengyG tries to use that spawn towards middle, gets smoked out. So that suggests it's not a full eco of the CTs have bought smokes, and here we go, a boost towards mid. It's there are a few options. This is one of the more common ones. He probably won't fully commit. He'll just sit on the ledge. Once he gets up, here we go. I doubt he'll walk over straight away.
No, this will be a sit-wait. Got to be present to seize opportunity. He's present, but will the opportunity be presented? He's going to go now, start to look a little bit more aggressively. Off angle, Magisk not quite ready for it, but somehow manages to stay alive as the shots don't quite connect. Magisk double checks his aim, fires back up. Get rid of the AK inside of middle as well as Config wants to go onto the AWP. To be fair, AZ only has a UMP, so it might have been better to get rid of the UMP and give AZ the AK instead.
Well, for now, a 1 kill obtained. That's from Sticko's deagle once again. He's very proficient at that weapon. As I say that, though, he gets taken down. 4-on-2 now. 6-5 looking very likely as North have given Config the AWP this time, maybe just to boost his confidence a bit more, have some one-shot potential towards the B side, but Zero could actually cause some damage here.
Could, and he does. AZ down bomb as well, but MSL sneaks in behind, looks for both, but Bondic will add to his totals as well on the SMG, and it will not matter that the AK was given up at the expense of keeping a UMP because that's gone anyway. There's 2 players left alive, but the round difference is now just 1, Henry.
It is. 5-0 up, and similar scenes to what we saw in Cobble already after getting the lead initially, winning another pistol. HellRaisers struggling slightly here. But now they get a nice full buy. They still have the lead, let's not forget that. And in terms of the North buy, they're getting with a Mach 10 here, and actually is perfect now. You look at it. HellRaisers only have 1 set of head armor, so that's going to be 4 heads unprotected. MSL pushing through middle here potentially with the flashbang. Is he a commit? He certainly is. Flash is no good though, and an easy kill for Dead Fox.
Yep. Very straightforward. Or do they claw back as a result? Sticko's going to be the one in checkers this time. Very passive angle that he commonly holds. It's frustrating for Config because he can't find the opening as he normally does. Hero, as always, inside of the site. No Molotovs down on the platform. Smoke's in front of him, that's one thing, but nothing to move him. That might change. I see a smoke set from Magisk. He's got a Molotov, so too does HengyG, and he's thrown it. So that should be on the platform, back toward generator, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't think it was the bounce throw. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but it doesn't quite go far enough to the box. Doesn't mean he can't peek, but he can still watch toward the generator. Sticko's already got it off. Zero hits the first kill. Flames extinguished, able to get aggressive. Staying alive, so important as he gets one more, but HengyG back to the op, has to watch for Dead Fox. Jumping up, nails
Good
it.
shot.
Good awareness as well, and he can go back toward the vents, which is smart because Bondic is going to make his entrance. However, the vents are blown out, so HengyG's not going to have any awareness, and by putting himself in the corner, he is vulnerable to Heaven still. As he pushes through, though, Angel's not looking the correct direction. That lets HengyG walk in to take him down, and Angel's dropped in 4 HP. HengyG, though, with 45, elects to stick at this point, it seems, to the AWP. 4 kills, gets the ace as well for HengyG, and it's 6-6 for North.
Huge round by HengyG there. It was looking like an incredible setup for HellRaisers there. That Molotov, like you said, not quite reaching the back left corner. That could be really dangerous for a terrorist team. We think that's going to be covered off. It was slightly misthrown, I guess, in that respect. And then HengyG has to step up and go above and beyond in terms of his AWP play and Tech 9 as well. Great awareness to win that round, but to be fair, the remaining CT coming into that one, he has no kit, 4 HP. The bomb is in full vision HengyG, just has to hold the point, hold the line at that point, watch the bomb, and we go into an equal situation. HellRaisers having that massive lead. Sort of a surely it's being taken back by North here as we go into round number 13. A push comes in. And it's going to be Major's way to find the first frag. Sticko, once again with that deagle, finds another kill. Very strong with that weapon. Good flashbang towards A main. Can't find a kill just yet. AZ going to be finding a bit of trouble here, down to 27 HP. And it's going to be the man advantage now as Dead Fox finds another.
AZ goes back for the bomb. Depleted they are, and Bondic's in a great position to catch off. AZ still has that bomb in his possession, but Config's there. So too is Sticko on the doorstep of A main. Another downed situation for North to clutch back. Finally, HellRaisers looking like they could potentially get another round, but guns aren't great. Off down, Config likely to stick to the AK at this point. Smoke off to cover the truck position. He knows Sticko's gone in the doorway. The longer he focuses on this, though, the more chance there is exactly that Zero gets closer on the UMP. Could catch him off. Great shots from Config. He might have been slow to start, but those 2 kills is most important yet.
Absolutely. That was amazing from Config. Just as he was like, what, 0 for 9 at one point, and managing to pull that back and have that sort of round. He's made the crowd go a little bit quiet at that point. We haven't heard any roars in quite a while. That was a big round for them. Deagles and pistols, and Sticko doing a tremendous job with his Desert Eagle. Excuse me. Config shuts it down. And now take the lead 7-6. Still money available here for HellRaisers. Maximum loss bonus and then some. They've lost 6 rounds in a row here after having the 5-0 lead. It's getting a bit scary now for them. Number 14 coming to the latter stages of the first half. Dead Fox back on the AWP. I'm going to check in with the scoreboard quickly as well. Dead Fox 7-6. Same story for Bondic as well. Really, everyone says when we talk about HellRaisers that Dead Fox, for them to win these big games, he needs to be present and having a massive impact to the AWP, especially on a map like Cash as well. So many options for an AWP. We haven't really seen him bring anything to the table instead of like super dynamic play or pushing aggressively in B storage or mixing things up at all. He seems quite static, and that's a problem. They want to be winning this game. He needs to be taking some risk at this point, calculated risk and surprising the T's. Great start from them, but they've dropped off now, HellRaisers, as we go into this one. HengyG back on the AWP, and this looks like a full A execution. Can see fast play towards Squeaky and A. Bomb down for now, so he won't be going super fast here. Dead Fox falls back, and AZ, what a shot that was.
Great shot. Bondic down. It's a good start for North to work with. Magisk still out toward mid. Angel's going to spray through the open doorway and catch off Config, though. That brings, or excuse me, catch off HengyG. That brings things back, but Config does get the shot on his Sticko, which opens up B. We know that the dynamic duo of Zero and Sticko have worked well together, but now Zero's alone. What's off? Does that bounce far enough? Certainly seems to. Pushes him out. Good read from Config. Very smart play. Intelligent all the way through, but so too is this push from Angel because he has the bomb now. He's already got 1 kill. Peeks AZ, not ready for it. Double down. And the bomb in his possession. It's suddenly HellRaisers with the advantage despite Config opening up the B site.
Yeah, great work from Config, but maybe even better now from Angel. Finds something out of nothing. 3 kills in total. Looking for that ace. Config low HP as well, and he knows he's towards the B side of the map.
He's going to try and get through useless, as you call it, and time it. But a better position from Angel means that he can't see him as MSL gets taken down. 4 kills for Angel. We've had an ace from Config in this game. We might get one from Angel now. We certainly do. Gets Config rotating back in, and he recovers the round himself.
AZ with the opening kill on the A site. Config, like we normally said, when he was in that Slayer position, that's what the kind of plays you're expecting. Sneaking in towards checkers, undetected. Molotovs a player out. Almost guarantees the round victory at that point, but Angel says no. pushes middle, finds the bomb, and gets an ace in total. Great round from him. And finally, after losing 6 rounds in a row, HellRaisers tie things up at 7-7, the last round, and looking for the half win here, as they've actually broken the money down of North as well. 3 AKs, 2 pistols, and fast play towards A once more. AZ trying to get the opening pick once again, but this time smoked out. There is a gap that takes a nade to the face.
Now, who does the gap benefit, though? Because this close, you can't quite see feet, where Bondic can from far back. As displayed as he nails the headshot onto AZ. 7-7, this for the half victory, if you want to call it that. It doesn't account to much, but it gives you a slight advantage. Sure. Take anything you can get, Config. Trying to find the shot with a deagle at B. Nails it. Down goes Dead Fox. He was so good with the deagle entering on B yesterday against FaZe. He'll try and find Zero now, who's elevated above. Not sure why we switched off when we did, because that's exactly when Zero does get the kill onto Config. Loose purchase for Sticko in this, the last round. Bondic controls the situation, dinked up, but still manages to take down MSL. It's all onto Cajun B. Gets the first on the nade. Bondic low, will go down. 1 versus 4, starts his way inside of the site. Safe default, turns back, gets Angel first. He's going to get this plant in time as well before Sticko can do anything of it. The nade that high in the sky does very little. This is actually winnable for Cajun. Zero's on only 20. Smoked off. He's expecting them to try and push toward the ladder at Catwalk. And he's not wrong in assuming so. They spray through, tagged up, down to 46, another 30 damage. He's got to be careful. That smoke's due to dissolve at any moment. And he'll put himself further in the site. They check quad. Oh, he could wrap this. He could actually make this work so well. They look the wrong way, but a shot missed, gives it away. Oh. Molotov drawn. So close yet so far, and HellRaisers will get their 8th round.
Back and forth game, I have to say. HellRaisers, the amazing start after winning the pistol yet again. They get the 5-0 they wanted, but after that, North ran away with it, looking very good towards that B side especially. HellRaisers coming to life towards the end there. Cajun B can't finish off the clutch. Pulls out his Molotov and gets caught with his pants down. It's going to be HellRaisers actually winning the half at this point. 8-7 in their favor, but still anyone's game. We're going to take a quick break here and see whether North can come back into this one here on Cash.
Well, we get immediately back underway. HellRaisers have a lead after the CT side against the improved North Cash approach. Config was slow to get going, had a decent clutch. Cajun nearly gave them the advantage towards the end of the half. However, nice light, no cigar. They didn't quite get there. 5-0 start as well for HellRaisers. If they win this pistol and do the same thing, it's going to be a tall order for North, but it is their CT side where they do like to be aggressive now.
They certainly do. We didn't see much of that from HellRaisers. Quite default setups to them. Weren't really hunting for the frags like we see all the top teams doing these days. We'll see what HellRaisers bring to the proceedings in terms of their pistol round. They've got a lot of decoys here. Maybe they'll be prevalent, yet to be seen. Sticko, the only real utility player though. He gets the smoke and flashbang. And they'll throw their decoys towards middle. They'll be seeing them coming in there, so it's not really going to do too much. And maybe a side commitment. This will be one smoke towards highway, Molotov the quad or MBK, and just burst into the side. Very simple.
Well, that said, it's all Magisk at truck smoked off, retake game onto the A site. Hit for Magisk. Tries to do damage, doesn't really find much. Angel the hug, the warning corner. MSL getting closer as the smoke dissolves. He needs to be in a position to strike. Look at the rotations. Back away, all the way out towards Squeaky from HellRaisers. They don't even want to fight right now. Let them come into the site. That's fine. We'll play it late. We'll play the time game as they open the door. 2 to stare down MSL. It works out wonderfully. However, Angel does get one back onto Magisk. Bondic into AZ. It's on occasion yet again for a clutch. He's not alone, though. He does have config, but not with much HP. Stuck in the sights. Played out by HellRaisers as Angel wraps around 9 to 7. 2 pistols for them in this game.
Yes, all the pistols now for HellRaisers, 4 out of 4.
It's true.
So, bomb down as well. Quite a clean round for HellRaisers overall. North, presumably going to be forced buying into the second round. Yet the scout comes out for Cajun B. Forced to survive with the other guys in Desert Eagles. We'll see whether they can actually manage to get back into this one. They've got a couple of flashbangs to work with here. The Danish guys always seem to be very good with Deagles in particular, so I'm sure they'll find a few frags here in terms of the HellRaisers buy. 2 AKs, a couple of UMPs, and there's a scout tag coming in. Sticker goes down to 30 HP.
Sticko will adjust his approach and then go back to main, but Zero's got 2. Smoke out from Angel toward the top of highway. Easy a chance to flash into it, but that would be rather bold. Goes for it anyway. Deagle in hand. Doesn't blind up his intended target of Angel. And as such, he goes down. Good shot from Cajun. Follows through on the tag that was initially applied with the scout towards Sticko. Desperate at this point, though. And that's going to be it. Magisk, Armor, and Deagle might just sit back toward the A side. It goes 10-7 for HellRaisers.
It does. Not really much found there for North. 1 kill in total. That was for Cajun B. Bomb down now, and it's going to be Magus Boy, or Magician, as he wants to be called now.
It's too late. He's played a major. It's Magisk.
What do you think Ash means?
It's girlfriend, I would assume. Ashley.
What's your girlfriend called?
Jaden.
Too easy.
Yep.
Well, it's going to be just Magus Boy as the last player here. Not really much you can do to save the armor and the Deagle to the next round. They tried to do what they could, but no real damage inflicted there. The scout, take down Sticko. That's all that really happened. As we get into round number 3 at this point, there's going to be a full eco for North, and HellRaisers a chance for them to swell their bank accounts once again. This is 2 maps now. They've had that 6-0 advantage in terms of winning the pistol, converting the 3-0. I said that with bated breath. To be fair, they've lost to 5 USPs before, so maybe we should wait until this round's over before I get carried away. Here's the replay of the pistol and the Glock burst fire to finish things off there from Angel. He's had a pretty decent game so far. Some aces, some big rounds as well on the pistols. Let's continue, shall we? 4 USPs, Magus, Desert Eagle. Not really much you can do with the CT team. They're going to be pushing in towards middle. Hope for the best. Sticker's waiting for them though. Should get a couple here. There's one. And the second, he'll be taken down after this. But Zero's there to save the day. Nice work. Good chemistry to make sure they're protecting each other.
They're super effective in these anti-eco situations, unlike our last game. Another round that could keep 5 alive. They're not giving anything away to North to get early money, and also not giving up economy themselves. It's really strengthened their game in this map.
Definitely.
Magisk will do what he can with the Deagle to try and get at least something on the board for North in this particular. Bomb planted, however, and Armor and Deagle. Yet again, he may just sit back.
Yeah, well, he has 100 armor. That's actually quite a big deal. It means if you get head armor next round for only $350, and with the saved UMPs and Galils, that's actually kind of a big deal. Him finding a kill, not really worth it. He probably wants to avoid all bullets here going near him, just to guarantee saving that 100 armor. We'll see whether that happens. Looking for the exit frag. You can get a 1 Deagon fullback. That's something at least. Gotta be hunting a bit more towards middle. Don't think I'll find anything at this point. Everyone's fallen back and already escaped the situation. Always going to find one, and unfortunately goes down. I don't think that was worth it, even for the one frag. I'd have said the armor and deagle, but regardless, he'll be able to buy into this round. Won't be the best of buys. That's why I'm saying that armor would have been really beneficial here. He's only got $4,400. That means he can get the M4 and armor once again, sure, but in terms of utility, he will have just a smoke. He could have had everything. Saving that.
HellRaisers in control. I'll stick with the weapons they have, so bonus round for them. A Galil, 2 UMPs. Little gif of Angel for the sake of the lulz. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it's all right. It was all right.
Just better now, though.
Cajun inside vents already coming in from the mid side. Drop in. 2 players as well at B, so 3.5, 2.5 B and 1 in mid, I guess. Not 3.5.
Yeah. This is a rough round for North. No kits, no orbs, and 2 smokes at the 1 minute 20 mark. This could be another 5-0 situation.
Yeah. Yeah, lose this and they sit back for 2, and then you go 5-0. You're looking at 13-7. Dead Fox looking to throw the smoke back toward red. It'll go deeper, cover highway. Rotate back up from highway toward the A side at the right time, though, because North, with Magisk, gets 3 kills on the way through from the headshot position before his team was even ready for it, and AZ's quick rotation back through the smoke benefits them as he's able to trade on the one that did finally put Magisk down. Dead Fox gone. 0 to try and get bomb back inside of the site. So it's the way North had to do it. They had to kill the entry. The retake game wasn't going to be strong.
That spray control from AZ was strong. Good lord, that was amazing. I want to see a replay of that, but Zero's still trying to cause some damage here. Every kill he gets is valuable at this point. 25 seconds to work as well. He will die from Cajun, but almost certainly. There it is. Just to hopefully get the replay of Mages in slow motion. That was beautiful to watch. Really impressive from him. I'm not sure if we're going to get it or not. We'll find out. Here he comes, surely. Give it to me.
If you'd like it.
Didn't stop firing at one point. It's so well controlled. Very nice.
That one's sick.
Shuts it down.
And it's an op immediately back up for Dead Fox because the economy was built, but lose this and it will be the break. Get a bomb plant, however. You're going to be under the second stage loss bonus, so you'll be on the cusp, depending on the situation. Does strengthen the utility, quite obviously, for North. AZ, however, hasn't bought much. Got 150 left. And he's already deployed one of his smokes toward A main, the only smoke, obviously. Angel tries to do what he can. All that does is invite a nade toward his position. But just got tagged out of all this. He's down to 42.
Well then, still 5-5 for now. May just been tagged up. We're going for a mid-play here. No smokes deployed as of yet. You can see the 4 of them still in the hands of HellRaisers, trying to work the first pick with the Dead Fox AWP towards our boost position. Cajun, yet to buy the sniper rifle. He'll be there alone for now. When he sees the smokes come in, he might just want to fall back here. Yeah, absolutely. Don't challenge it. It's not worth it. You're not going to find more than 1 kill, and actually an equal situation right now would actually favor the terrorists.
Dead Fox waiting. Angel around the corner, already down toward mid at highway. They have to consider this, hence Magisk looking backwards within the A site to confirm that he's not going to be flanked out. AZ's not fully peeking it. Tough call from Cajun. Doesn't want to give up mid control entirely, so he's watching to make sure they won't push through. But he also can't over-rotate to try and retake mid because he's got to be a truck when they walk around the corner, hence right now. As Magisk gets taken from the door, Cajun does get the first pick. That's going to allow AZ a bit of time and confirmation that he can only watch one direction. That direction takes down Bondic. And Cajun takes the entry back towards Sticko. It's a very good job for North considering how much they lost on highway, but it's still a 2 versus 2 as the bomb gets planted, no denied.
No way.
And 8 seconds. Dead Fox has to commit to it. 6 seconds. MSL knows it, goes into it. This will be denied in the round 1 by North.
Massive round for them to pick up as well, but a scramble towards the end there, and it looked promising for HellRaisers until the HE grenade has a complete touchdown, denies a plant. 8 seconds remaining, and then North, they're able to sacrifice 1 player at least. They know that can't be a fake plant, and if it is, they've won the round regardless. MSL guaranteeing it and denying the plant coming in as well. That's going to be limited money now for HellRaisers going into round number 21. 2 rounds in a row against them. They do have enough to buy, not the greatest though. 2 players in just around 5K. 2 though on 3, so they could probably buy 3 rifles in total, and then 2 pistols, maybe Galils. This will be breaking point for them, and that's why they're taking the pause right now just to work out what the next step is going forward. Here's the frag charts for you. Angel, no surprise for him. 21 kills leading the way for HellRaisers and HengyG. Great series for him. Great tournament, to be fair, for HengyG. Looks very strong. If you remember back at the Major, he was having a real rough tournament back then. He was having some poor performances, but seems to be stabilizing now and being a lot more consistent than what we're used to seeing from him.
Up kills 7 and 6. It favors HengyG. To be fair, he's had great contribution, but I would say some of the op kills from Dead Fox have been more impact. Speaking of, he'll start off toward B, this time with only a P250, unfortunate for him. As Config stays forward of it. We know the aggression exists for Config, but he hasn't gone all the way through yet. He sprays, gets one, backs off, spray comes in, and that just serves perfectly for MSL. It's back in the corner, smokes himself off. He'll go down, but does Config find a chance to get back at them? Not quite. He's smoked. Can't strike in reverse. Gets himself in the corner, though. They may still overlook this. In fact, gone right back in behind the box. Bondic. Who's going to find out first? It should be Config, but as this smoke dissolves... Oh, Bondic just looked back. Let's go back there, please. Why have we left that perspective? Yet again, we snap away. But Bondic gets 2 as a result. He'll take down HengyG. Easy smoked off towards CT. Has the site to worry about. HellRaisers occupied. Oh, he's going to go. He's getting ever closer. Waiting for a flash potentially to come through. Not even. Finds Angel. Can't turn fast enough to get Sticko. It leaves HengyG remaining. And Bondic's in good position as well if HengyG goes toward heaven to just peek out wide.
Yeah, if ever there was a man to clutch it, though, this would be it. No kit, no nades. HengyG boy up against it. Got to find Sticko and Bondic. Both on the site. Gets an opportunity. Can't land that first shot. That might be it for him. Time ticking away now as we hit the 25-second mark. Take him down to low HP as well. 1 HP to be exact.
Great round from Bondic. Finds Config, detects him first in the corner.
That's big as well. Look
and
at
then
money.
Follows it. Yep, walks in, and the pause immediate from North.
That's huge. So that was a force buy with 2 AKs, a Galil, a couple of Tech 9s as well. North, a nice little bait and switch towards the B side of the map. Config got the first pick, fell back, got through the smoke. MSL, he got 1 frag as well, but that was quickly replied, and then HellRaisers overwhelmed that B bomb side, managing to clutch it out as well. HengyG boy left in the 2 versus 1. Couldn't make it happen. We'll have a look at the replay right now. As Bondic making his way, and that's the kill that secures it. And HengyG boy with 1 HP couldn't finish it off, and they extend their lead now, 13-9 and a 12-9, I should say. And we'll see whether they can actually convert this one to another round victory. They've struggled with the anti-egos. To be fair, they're always fine after winning the pistol. It's the actual deeper stages they have a bit of trouble with. North will be eco, CZ purchased for HengyG. Nothing else really coming to the table. That's a harsh reset as well. I need $1,400 per player to go into this round. Surely not again.
Flash down as 0 goes. Config found. The aggression doesn't pay off, and AZ next in line. Yeah, I don't think again is going to happen, Henry. Not with the pistols to win this round. HengyG has the CZ, but nothing heading his direction. Angel goes back over toward A. They spread the defense thinly. Doesn't much matter. MSL's found as well. The anti-ecos continuing to be very successful, with the exception of that one incredible round on Cobblestone.
Well, not really much HengyG and HengyG can do here. Magician's catching me off most of the time. They are separated. HengyG's got the only real weapon in a CZ in hand towards Forklift. That's not going to help him out. Molotov sends him back towards the site, but he's still alive for now. Bondic, though, ready and waiting, takes him down.
Continues his form. HengyG now in the 1 versus 5. So 13 rounds for HellRaisers. This is why they picked the map. North will have money in the next, which will start any second now, because Angel confirms the last one is certainly over. Convincing fashion. I've always said Bondic sits the closest to the monitor of any pro.
Yeah, he does.
That's ridiculous. He's going to be blind very shortly.
Hopefully not into this round, though. They need him for this. Round number 23, 39. Money's still a real issue here for North. Not have it just yet. They lose this, it could be it. 2 UMPs and a FAMAS. I think this is the sort of round they need to maybe work for a pick here. Like we said before in the first half, maybe boost up towards middle. So they're trying to get 1 player in towards defense. That's HengyG, and a fast mid play coming in for the Terrans. This kill's huge, and Sticko picks it up. Goes down to 12 HP, but he survives and falls back.
Config
Hello.
runs back. This is the push we talked about. He finally gets his way into B main. He's going to be relentless about this, and he finds a drive-by to equal this out. Kill onto Sticko, who has been doing the most amount of battle with him in that spot, both T and CT side, as Angel, once again, will get mid-control and work toward Highway. Toward the site, Magisk and AZ together towards Smoke. No one watching back toward the door, so if that opens, they'll have no retreat into safety. Bondic will be hot and ready to strike. Just knows that mid's given up, so I think their plan is to try and hold A main if they have to go for the retake. Question is, Bondic's left squeaky despite that they're on Highway. What's the call then? Straight out A main rather than completely try and overwhelm from all facets? That gives MSL time to find Dead Fox. That may take back part of the Highway control, but Bondic goes in with one. Zero follows it up, and Magisk will go down. They are both dinked, but they are both alive, and the rotations are not yet toward the site. Molotov would be enough as well, considering the HP. Did that? Yep, failed. It didn't make it. So Zero gets a safe plant as a result. Bondic ready with the AK. Needs headshots. Config's going to start the way in. MSL's low as well if he fires into that smoke. He's on 12. Config has to be so careful that Bondic doesn't find him. He still has a chance. First one gone, low HP. Config's going to know the situation. Molotov to the bomb, but that may cost him because it goes a little bit far. Smoke. Oh, did he throw it too far?
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, I thought that was going to tag him.
It did bug out, though. That's another example of the CSGO not really working the way it should do.
However, he's fine.
But he would have been fine. It didn't hurt him. If that had been like 6 seconds after defuse and he throws that and then he does that and then maybe he doesn't have time to do it, then that would have been a nightmare. But he didn't get CSGO today.
He did, but didn't. He got away with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that gives North a very important round to get 10-13, avoid economic crisis. They're still not well off. They'll use FAMAS with the M4, and AK Config's now carried over. But this round is important to break down HellRaisers for the same reasons. It's the same thing again. They have to survive this. If they do this now, they have a chance to fight forward, but just going to start off well. MSL, careful to get away. Missed his opportunity with the sliver of vision that he had toward the smoke, but retreats to the site safely. Let's just go Zero's way. He makes his way toward Checkers, and Angel will back off A main as a result of how much aggression they've put into B.
A boost up towards the A side as well. Mage is so good in that position. Zero, though, he's towards Checkers. Full flashbang comes in and somehow steps up there. MSO drops.
Pre-fired it, fully blind, and just said, nope, I'm spraying this. I know you're going to peek me, and he actually had the lineup perfect against the wall, so straightforward, but Config slipped in behind them, and he's going to get away inside of the smoke. This time, Sticko won't be able to respond. Small pit position. Sticko reads that he's gone that direction, finds the kill. It didn't take much damage either, so decent situation for HellRaisers as they smoke off toward Tree. And Angel will push through mid to catch rotation. Bomb not going to commit, though. If Angel can work up Highway, could still be something in this.
He might watch towards Connector as well. Cajun's not... Oh, he is anticipating it. Nails the shot. That could be it. The bomb is heading towards A, but Mage is still boosted up. He'll hear the footsteps coming in momentarily, and now... Presumably, as long as he gets one, he's absolutely fine here.
Not going to check this. Wait it, shoots it. Doesn't want to take the chance of being found out after. Dead Fox there as well. Ooh. Great shot to Cajun, but tagged up. AZ doesn't need to re-peek this. Op up close. Magisk has the door shut. 19 seconds. Molotov down to deny. He wants to try and bait out AZ, but commits instead. It's the advancement. Magisk didn't go back through the door during that time. He did open it. Dead Fox, some space to work. Garrett, great shot from AZ. Scary thought, considering we just saw Dead Fox hit that angle, but
yeah,
it's going to be the defuse and economy now in favor of North. They've closed it up, and they've got a real chance to capitalize.
That was actually a very scary round for North overall. It looked like Dead Fox had a real chance in that one. A decent plant coming in. If he hits that shot on city spawn, might have had a
Hang on, though. I said economy gone. 2 straight plants plus a double round loss bonus. It actually gave them enough. They were about 2K. They get the extra $800 on that bonus, so they're going to be able to buy, and they're going to call a pause on how aggressive they want to go.
Yeah, we'll see. 13-11. This round, so important. And the final result here on Cash. 13-11. If HellRaisers can do this, they'll keep their heads above water, run a 40 run. Of course, they lose it. That's the money gone. And they're going up an adjustment here from North this time. A double orb setup. Cajun being config. Actually, very successful double team or partnerships. Actually great to watch sometimes. Config's that versatile. We've seen how good he is with the rifle and Cobble. Where do you see him on the AWP here as well? I'll get towards the B site. Nothing too flashy, but great at hitting the shots that really count. Tactical pause for HellRaisers as they work out. As they do buy into this round, how they find round number 14 here after having a real good start. Going up 5-0 today. They went up 6-1 overall.
So they're still in it, but tense times now. They'll buy back. Dead Fox goes on to the AWP. Galil for stick out. Double op though. And Cajun, he'll go toward A again, but Config's going to fight off at B. Again with the aggression. He gets 0. He beats him there.
Yeah, flashed as well. Pulls the trigger perfectly. Straight down the line. It's that 5-on-4. Will still be there for now. And it looks like the bomb's heading towards A here for HellRaisers. In terms of utility, only 2 smokes remaining here. 2 towards Squeaky Door. And AZ and Magus ready to receive.
Smoke toward mid is actually beneficial in some ways because it puts Cajun back toward the truck closer to A where he's going to need to be. Dead Fox planning wide for highway. They're going to hold for mid. 3 versus 3. Cajun changes that though. MSL's turn to try and go in. They've got to give up mid. They've got to go back toward A main. It's not planning for that either. So they've already lost their initial plan with Dead Fox's plant. This isn't great. If he goes down at quad, huge problems for Angel, but peeks perfectly, and Angel's made up for it. Fights toward Forklift.
By Forbes.
And Cajun can't find the opening. He'll go back toward an M4 to change that situation. Does respond well as Dead Fox caught in the open. Angel down. Cajun B swapping the weapon and makes it work.
Has he got it? They haven't got kits. Okay, he picks one up. It's okay. I was going to say he didn't have one. He picked it up on the way to the bomb side there. That was very close indeed. The double orbs, a bit of a scary prospect to try and retake that. Dead Fox hitting some crazy shots coming out of the door at that point. And at that stage as well, he gets the real nice open plan down, but can't find it. Cajun B and Config stepping up in that round. Config actually going to aggress towards B storage, and Cajun finds his 23rd frag of the round. MSL's dropped off a bit this one. He's got 8 kills, 21 deaths, but
23rd kill of the round.
Did I say that? It's a long
That's
way.
better than an ace in one round,
That
Henry.
is better than an ace in one round. That's true.
Only 8 kills for MSL in this
game.
game.
On the map, I meant on this.
I know what you meant. I think everyone did, but I just like to pick on you where I can. Cajun not able to hit the second attempt on the mini box below the boost. Does get it that time as Angel goes back for the peak. And that allows Magisk to be comfortable at lockers. If Cajun goes down there, it could be a bigger issue. He'll get away now with his M4. Door open, realizes it. Bondic waiting. And they take mid. So North, MSL said it apparently to Moses. He talked about it on the desk. Give up mid because they don't like to retake sites without the information. They're giving them a lot, though. HellRaisers are capitalizing where they can. And they get this down to a 2 versus 3 with damage done onto Cajun. Highway might become an issue.
I do. Yeah, I've got an M4 here. Dead Fox low HP, though, with a Tech 9. Bomb in his back. So it's the Bondic to try and find an opening. Highway looks to be first port of call for him, but Config's rotating back towards B. That was open for now, so we'll go lock that down with the AWP turret. And we do have Cajun B maybe aware the connect is a possibility, and then MSL on the side itself.
MSL's important in this situation as well as the only M4 still up. The other 2 are on the AWPs. And shoulder spotted, pre-fire, Bondic gets it. MSL though has the bomb down, knows Bondic's there, good response. Just finished saying he'd been a little bit light on his frag totals, but another big round for him late in a game on cash.
Yeah,
13-13.
Just as Cajun goes down, you can see MSL stays calm there, works out where he needs to be. Takes that bomb down, still has the awareness to look towards the left-hand side, finds that second frag as well, and that ties things up, Matt. 13-13. It's been a bit of a desperate climb back into this game, but 4 rounds in a row now. Here's the replay. What's her bomb spot as well? Nice shot to finish things off.
And MSL will go over toward B this time. Cajun, and I was wondering if this was going to be the case. Rather than play passive at Z and at truck, it's going to get closer to white box to try and control the highway position. So they still don't have to put a ton of pressure on mid. They can try and slow down Angel, for example, although this time he's at A main, who's been going there quite consistently. AZ, meanwhile, rotates back in from highway to get toward the side. He's lost Magisk at quad, smoked off. Has to be careful because they're at forklift as well. Great entrance from HellRaisers, and that continues because down goes Cajun. AZ as well. It's a 5 versus 2. They're going to back off and go for the save immediately. Money's not established. This actually is the biggest round HellRaisers could get, especially if all 5 stay alive.
Yeah, the last 4 rounds, yes, they've got in North's favor, but they've all come down to clutches with 1 or 2 players surviving for the CTs. The reinvestment on top of that has left them with absolutely nothing here with this fast round from Hells. It's the first time we've actually seen them do a real fast strategy like that. Small set piece of it as well. Smokes come in, and North, they Get run over by that one, and they have to save the weapons at this point. Config saving the AWP and MSL with the M4. It gives them something to work with. That's if they do get their full save in, and it's a clean sweep for HellRaisers. Only taking minimal damage there as well. That's a great adjustment from them. And they take the lead once again after losing 4 rounds in a row. They get 14-13 here, and closer to closing out the second map of this best of 3. This is their pick.
It is indeed. And as a result, pressure on to North. Look at the money as it was when we brought up that scoreboard as well. $500, $600, 3 digits for everyone on HellRaisers. That could have been the end of it. Force buy in for North. Same point in reverse. This could be the end for them. Scout to go along with an AWP, 2 UMPs, and an M4.
Let's go. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Scouts, AWP, and some SMGs to go with it. Aggressive play towards B storage again. That set smoke. MSL uses it for a gap. Oh. Gets caught out with a jump as well. Does get a dink in, but that's all he gets. That's to be a 5-on-4 with 0 on 2 HP.
Angel above. Oh, gets blasted by Cajun, thankfully, to save AZ.
I thought he had that. Lost control of it. It's a bit wild.
It's a bit wild. Cajun actually, as well, is going to rotate around and catch off 0. AZ. Good shot on Dead Fox. They might have something in this. Cajun back to mid. Gets shut down by Bondic this time. He was dinked as well, remember, so a 19, that could have easily been a kill. Config backs off. He's got the op on A. AZ's got the shot on Bondic, though. The Scout's been more effective in this round.
Yeah, certainly has. That's AZ's second kill after his teammates have weakened the opposition. It's up to Sticko now. 1 minute remaining. Still has a shot in this round, but AZ holding the tight angle. Hits him again. AZ's been phenomenal with this scout. Looking for the third and final frag of the round. Wallbang's coming in. Just trying to buy as much time as he can at this point. His teammates will come in to isolate Sticko, and it works out. The force buy from North. And I'll have a look at the economy for HellRaisers. They're okay. They had a big loss bonus stacked up there. It is a reset, but they have enough for another buy here. So not out of the woods just yet. It's North, 14-14. Still anyone's game.
Cajun B sits with 27, leading the way. Great game from him. Very close frag distribution on HellRaisers. Far more team game
Pretty
from
much,
them.
Matt. Whoever loses this round loses the game.
Yep, that's it. That's
this is the round decisive.
And this goes back as well. The HellRaisers not only winning the last round to avoid the reset, but keeping 5 alive and doing so gave them this bye. They could have already been broken if not for that. Angel will start it off, fast boost. Not the crisscross smokes, but a wall toward the vents to allow Sticko in, and he'll watch White Box. Dead Fox starting it with Cajun, the man we just talked about, going down. And Angel will go back toward Highway. This is where things become an issue. Again, mid seems to be it. HellRaisers have definitely exploited the fact that North don't like to contest it, but it seems to be a very big issue for them at this point. Magisk is locked behind the forklift. Nowhere to move. There's no one inside of A main, but they do have Squeaky. He's going to realize it and head that direction. MSL gets one. Magisk is going to be huge in this. If they don't take the bomb back to B, that is, because they could identify that that is completely open. Config wants to reverse flank out on Angel, but Magisk is down. It's all to Config, and this could be the game. What a better time to step up. 1 down already. That's Angel. Low HP on Stickle. Gets the headshot. Oh! What a snap from Config. 1 versus 1. Bomb down on the site. Imagine as he steps wide. But 0 is 1 step too far. And they just barely hold on.
Config so dangerous in those situations. That could have been the most magnificent clutch of the tournament so far. 14-14. Breaking point. And he almost finds it. Comes down to 1 frag as well. Oh, that was exciting. HellRaisers find match point here, and like we said, whoever wins that round potentially wins the game. The final buy comes in for North. It's UMPs, M4s, a couple of pistols and a FAMAS and Mages. No kits, barely any utility. Cajun B just on that P250. Can they hold on and force overtime?
Config, man, oh man, that's so close for him. Dead Fox waits inside of A main. AZ's going to get aggressive and try and play above the smoke in the boxes. Hits his intended target. Dead Fox down to 58, but has to retreat. Position given away. And they'll head back in to try and check. Dead Fox with the jump. Zero's making sure Config has no room to try and surprise them at B main this time around, because we know he likes to try and do so. Just got NBK to play off of AZ. AZ with the M4, Magisk with the FAMAS. They know A has been the target, usually by way of middle, but they aren't going that way this time. which could be to the benefit of AZ's position, although Magisk has to move. Lucky to get back inside of the site without being spotted and sprayed down. And they'll go for a boost instead. AZ blinded, can't go yet. They might wrap around. Where's those timing? Because as the boost comes in, they're there. Bondic, spray transfer, nails 2. AZ still in this though, sprays back. He finds 2 of his own bomb down, but overcommits to the push onto Forklift and MSL with the UMP to try and force overtime.
So far removed from the situation is A-Main. They're not checking that right away. The bomb not down. That's a saving grace for him as he comes in. The crowd coming to life. This is the round that could do it. MSL to strike from A-Main. Could find one, spots him, and now his position's given away.
Oh, good read. Baits it out. Very good read, but MSL not quite able to do it. And with 2 HP, 1 bullet light, Zero is able to clutch back and hold on. HellRaisers go 16-14 in a nail-biter.
Absolutely. What a game that was. So back and forth. HellRaisers, the amazing start, the 5-0 lead. It felt like it was slipping away. And North, to be fair, this was HellRaisers' map pick, and still they gave it a real good going there. It was that last round, though, the one before that, Config, 4 versus 1. Imagine if he pulled that off. That would have been one of the most tremendous rounds of the entire tournament, but HellRaisers just about hold on there. And we're going to a third map.
Yeah, and it should be intense. HellRaisers, what a race to the finish that was.
Amazing game.
So close in so many situations were North, but they delight the home crowd and will get at least another map. Overpass as well. HellRaisers is decent on Overpass.
They are decent. They could actually be a bit of an upset here. That's going to be a very good final map to finish things off here.
Well, with that said, we've got to go to the desk, join in with Alex. Fans will be ready for another. They're all heading outside to catch their breath. I don't blame them.